Exciting time.
Good evening, everybody. Is it kind of a boring day today? Everyone have a relaxed, chilled out day? Yeah. So basically, what happened today?
I think the course of our business history is changing. Like today. You can hear them, by the way.
Yeah, I know. That's okay.
Okay.
It's okay for them to be heard.
Yes, of course it is.
This is going to be our main training as well as the big reveal day. We're going to talk mostly about big reveal.
But first, we want to say thank you to Rayne to opening up her house and hosting us all, and providing a yummy dinner for all of us, since it was a chaotic and crazy day, but how exciting. And then, do you want me to pray? Yes. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you and praise you for today. We thank you for our company. We thank you for the vision and the legacy and the process, Lord, that has been in place behind the scenes that has brought all of this to the forefront today. We thank you for the ability to have unlimited opportunity moving forward, and just for all that you're doing in our lives and in the lives of others and the lives of people that we have the opportunity to impact. So be with all of our team members wherever they might be, watching this now, watching this later, Lord, and we just ask for you to bless our businesses, to give us wisdom in moving forward, in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. So we're going to talk about the 5 Ps tonight. We're going to go through product, packaging, promotion, a plan of action, and then your mindset or your passion. So we'll start, I guess we'll have Lauren and Rayne come up here. Come on.
Excellent.
Stay in frame.
I'm ready.
And so let's just talk about, in general, what everyone was feeling and what your thought was going in, and then instantly hearing about the big reveal, what your thoughts are now.
Well, what I'd love to do, since we have a room full of ambassadors, why don't we shout out a couple of words that come to mind when you saw the new packaging? Why don't we start there?
Prebiotic.
Prebiotic, I heard. Legit. Good. What else?
Clean.
Clean. Absolutely. Fresh. Happy. Yeah. I mean, y'all heard him say that we are at the corner of the intersection of happy and healthy. And I think that this packaging absolutely represents that. And I'm so excited at the branding behind it and the fun, bright colors, and just really how that sets us up in the marketplace for being incredibly more professional looking. I think so.
Awesome. What about you?
I totally agree. I said it in a video earlier, but the feel in the room was just incredible, and I'm sure that as you were watching at home, it was the same way. But it really, you could feel the direction of the company just accelerating and gaining energy and changing in the direction that we so want it to go. It was just really, really amazing.
So who all has tried the product already? Who's tried the new Slim? Raise your hand. Okay. So let's hear from the audience and from you all. What are some of the instant, what are some of the things that you thought of when you first tried it? Light, fruity, got kind of a watermelon sort of flavor.
It's a really pretty color.
It's very
really
pretty
color.
It dissolved in cold water.
It mixed instantly. I counted it 8 shakes.
8. Yeah, of course you did. I would have done that too. How many licks does it take or shakes to get to what about any other feedback from the peanut gallery? Refreshing. I thought so too.
And I thought smooth. Yeah, I thought it was. I know we've used the word clean, but there was no aftertaste, and there was not that sensitivity. I don't know if any of y'all have experienced that or had people. Sometimes, again, I like Slim, so I'm not in that, mindset or that vein of I didn't like the flavor of it. But I did get feedback at times that there was this aftertaste or that sweetener taste, and I did not experience that with the new Slim.
It ripped open really easily too. A lot of
Yeah.
times we have people that are saying they need to cut it for the
Mhm.
existing slim. So that was,
And, you know, even the individual slim packet was really pretty,
Mhm.
and it was something that I'd be really happy to give to somebody. It was very enticing.
Yeah, and look, I didn't think the packaging was bad beforehand, and then I see the new packaging, I'm like, oh, the old packaging sucks. Yeah, this is much better. I don't realize how bad it was until you see the new stuff.
No, you're absolutely
but
right.
it looks so pretty with like the catalog. I mean, it goes right along with handing somebody a stick in the catalog, and it just says all in one word, which, you know, y'all know a Target commercial before they showed the bullseye, right? We're moving in that direction. I feel like by doing what we're doing, that we're setting ourselves apart. The minute somebody sees it, it's recognizable and like, oh, that's Plexus. So that's exciting.
So what we want to do in this training and this time together, like I said, the 5 Ps, but we want you all to walk out tonight. You don't like the 5 Ps?
Well, no, I mean, I'm ready. We've got interactions. I'm like, hey, Shirley.
Squirrel.
Hey, Diane.
We want everyone to walk out with, okay, I understand the product, I understand the process and all the questions that I had that weren't answered in the video, and now I have a plan for bringing on as much and really taking advantage of this momentum right now.
Absolutely.
Because I think in this room and online, there are people who are going to accelerate their business just because they grab hold of the vision of this new product and run with it.
Mhm.
Do you all agree?
Totally agree.
So with that, let's talk about product.
All right, let's talk about products. So, everyone's leaving me. Okay, it's just me now. So, if you saw me or were sitting next to me, I was full on
Who are you?
geeking out. Oh, hi, I'm Lauren Yarbrough. I'm speaking to y'all and I'm speaking to y'all. It's like a television audience. So I'm Lauren Yarbrough, and Rayne's level 1. Look at that pretty little packet of Slim. It's so pretty, y'all. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Okay, so, but I was completely geeking out because here's the thing. I've known about the microbiome. I really seriously was. Like, I was like, oh my gosh. Because it's huge. And that's the thing is we are going to learn and be able to educate people on how huge this is. Basically, you are born with a genetic makeup in your gut of how you're going to be health-wise, how you're going to be weight-wise, everything, what you're going to be predisposed to, everything. And what this is basically doing is going in there and kind of helping to change at least 1 or 2 aspects of that, specifically your kind of the way that you lose weight and your metabolic health, and also some of your immunity health. Your digestive health. And then Grow Bio 5 is going to be a beautiful counterpart to that because it's going to kind of round out that microbe panel, I guess, that you need for your body. So this is a total game changer, and it's really where health and science is going. You kind of have started to hear some mumbling about it. Different journals, different studies, different research, different products are starting to come out, but it's only going to get bigger and better over time because this really is the secret to a lot of the health problems that we face in society. And you guys, we are on the leading edge of that, able to easily and effectively offer that to people. So, I mean, that's amazing. Like, you don't have to go through 500 tests at your doctor. You can just say, hey, try Slim for 60 days. And if it doesn't do everything you want it to do and more, then get your money back and then you can go to the doctor. You know, that's pretty incredible. So what they've done, let's get into some specifics really quickly. And I'm learning this too, so bear with me. But the only thing that's changed is they've added 1 ingredient, and it's this XOS. I'm not going to even try. Oligosaccharide. Anyway, it's a prebiotic. That's all you need to know. Basically, a prebiotic, pre means before, and biotic is, you know, a microbe. So basically, it goes into your system before you eat, and it gets your system ready to accept the food that you're going to eat, and it helps you treat that food differently. So it helps you process it differently, use it differently, and more effectively. So people who have struggled losing weight in the past are going to find that this prebiotic helps them. It's going to help your digestive health too. So if you bloat really badly after you eat, if you feel like you just always get a little belly after you eat, it's going to help with that so much. Huge. That's the only thing that's changed. other than the mulberry fruit extract. And I think that that's it. I think that's it. It's also gone down from 10 calories to 5 calories. And I think the carbs have gone down from 4 to 2. Yeah. So that's a good thing. I mean, y'all, if we're splitting hairs over 5 calories, you need to go ahead and educate them on that too. The other thing that I love, and this is a huge, massively huge selling point, is officially on the back now. It does say no artificial sweeteners, flavors, or colors. And this is the game changer. It officially says gluten-free, 100% vegetarian, and non-GMO. And that is big time, you guys. That is selling point number 1 right there. What we've seen from results from this, or the people that have been using this already for 90 days have had mind-blowing results. Be sure to educate your customers and your ambassadors that this is still a tool. They still need to complement this with a healthy lifestyle. They're going to get the best results that way. But yeah, this is definitely a game changer for sure. Anything else you want me to tell?
That was awesome.
Okay.
Let's give her a hand. As we get questions at the end or during, and those of you watching online, you can certainly raise your hand or put it in the chat, and we'll ask those questions at the end and make sure we get them answered. So let's talk about packaging. We touched on it just a second ago. Come right in, Rayne. Perfect. Let's bring up our Diamond Ambassador to talk about kind of what went into the packaging and what's so much different about it.
Well, I mean, first of all, what went into the packaging was a group of incredibly smart marketing experts that really devoted their time. And this really started over a year ago, you guys. Our company, y'all were there too. Who was there today? Let me just see your hands. Okay. So thank you for being there, by the way. We wanted to change the look of our company. We wanted to take this into a direction where we could compete in the marketplace, where we could be more viable and attractive to our consumer, as well as our community of ambassadors. And so what I love about the packaging, and we did touch on this earlier, is the easy open, is the bright colors. I mean, who said it today on stage? They said, this makes you want to open it. I would stop and say, what's in there? If this was in a storefront. And so I am incredibly proud of the direction that we're taking the company. Not only has Slim has been repackaged, if you will, but also all of our products are being repackaged. So BioCleanse will match Edge, will match X Factor, will match Probiotic, and this will happen in a wave. So do not expect that you're going to go to your back office and that all of the products will be uniform. What did we say? End of May?
End of May, end of June, really throughout the summer, I would expect. Yeah.
So, and what was the first one? Because y'all know I'm not detailed at all. It was a BioCleanse, and was that a blue packaging? The blue. So all the vibrant colors that you see are going to be represented in the packages. And so that's what I am so excited about, is that we are finally having some uniformity within our marketplace.
Agreed.
So yeah, thank y'all so much. I love seeing y'all faces.
Brady's like, I just want to look at the screen. You can stay at the screen and just wave at people if you want. It's fine. Awesome. Right, and you touched on it. Well, the other thing that, and I don't know if it's related specifically to packaging or even the product, but this is another important point. Patent. The patent has been filed on Slim. And I don't want to go into deep dive about original Slim, other than the person who invented that and essentially sold it to us went and took that and took it to another company. It's a slightly different variation. That company had no success, but here's the point. This is now our patented product. Nobody will be able to copy it, and it's ours. So that's a big selling point. Let's talk about promotion. So there's a promotion right now for ambassadors and customers, right? No, trick question. It's just ambassadors. Got to keep you on your toes. So there's a promotion just for ambassadors. And to talk to you about that right now is Jen Mango. You have there's a question in the audience.
I have a question for you. Because they said that ambassadors that weren't registered for today can watch the video and order on Tuesday, right? Okay. So a new ambassador that signs up today, do we receive, tickets, is it like a welcome pass on that?
Okay. So yeah, Jen's gonna repeat the question and then answer.
Okay.
So
Thanks that I have, you think that I have the answer. Okay, to answer her question, the question was, if a new ambassador joins you today, what can they take advantage of that action pack? So, yes, Lauren's raising her hand.
yeah.
So it will have that. So that the answer one side of that is the welcome packs already have the new slim. So if you get in your back office, you look, the choices as of today have the new slim as part of the choices. Now, having said that, that's a $99. Even if they take advantage of the $99, the $199.
Right.
If they want to take advantage of the $150, then you need to have a conversation and you need to look at your organization and business, because we do not teach not to purchase a welcome pack, but you need to look at the advantage and look at their business builder. I would strongly suggest to say, okay, this is what I'd like you to do. If you can swing it and invest and do your welcome pack and let's get you on the triplex, but then also take advantage of this $150 special, I would want you to do that. A lot of times when we talk to people, they're not able to do both. And tell me if you think I'm wrong, but I think that getting them signed up for $34.95, letting them watch the big reveal and take advantage of that $150.
So let me put a pause. Let me put a pause. That's a great strategy that we're going to get into, number 4. But more importantly, as it relates to product, the thing you need to understand is they can register on Tuesday. That does not mean they're going to get to order on Tuesday.
True.
It doesn't mean same day. It means you get your place in line. Everyone else that's registered prior to will have to get their email first. Now, just Jen and I registered how far apart from each other?
A week.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was about a week.
So she already got her product. I have to wait until my number is called. Just know that everyone that's saying up on Tuesday, it might be days, it might be a couple weeks before they're able to order. So you need to think about that. Just because you sign up Tuesday does not mean you're going to get to order product on Tuesday. In fact, more than likely you will not be able to.
I'm on board.
Yeah.
So what do you need to do right now? You need to take advantage. Everybody needs to, obviously in this room, I think it's preaching to the choir to say, to make the investment and spend the $150. Y'all, I know that with Plexus, I've been with Plexus almost 4 years now. We've never been given a discount on product at 30% off.
Or promotional product and
given full PV for it.
And we're brainstorming, number 1. So, this information is as new to us as it is to y'all. So understand that's why you see this up here as going back and forth. And that's why we wanted to have you all here, so we all could, many smart minds together will come up with a great plan. However, I'm on board with what y'all are saying as far as encouraging the welcome pack still. Because, number 1, if we're business builders, we're getting business builder bonuses. It's still an amazing deal for them. To Phil's point, not necessarily being able to order, but y'all, they can still get the new slim and the new welcome pack. Right. And so I would then encourage them, if it's me, this is how I would encourage them to do it so they could get on both. Mm-hmm. Now we're looking at an increase in PV. Have them order the lesser of the welcome packs, the $99 one, mm-hmm. and then say, look, we have this window of time that you'll be able to order this active, what is it called? Action pack. Thank mm-hmm. you. An action pack. Yes, right. It's a little bit more of an investment. Yes, that was good. We need that on film. Yeah. But it's a little bit more of an investment. However, this is why this is so good for your business. Look what you get in it. 2 slims. You get sample packs. You get a water bottle. So that's the avenue that personally, that as I'm looking at my organization, that's what I would do. So,
Good. So it's a good transition into strategy.
Mm-hmm. Would you like me to sit down as you're
you can stand next
pushing me on
I'm
my
just
hip?
pushing you over. There we go. So we don't want to be an organization that tries to figure out the cheapest way to do something. We want to do things that will help our business building future. So as Rayne touched on, and I'm just going to hammer home, it should be business as usual when you're recruiting new ambassadors, that everyone joins with a welcome pack, everyone turns on a convenience order, and then they still register for big reveal, and take advantage of the one-time 150 action pack. So they get all three, and you say, well, that's a lot of product. They should be sharing with a lot of people, and they're going to use a lot of that product. So as soon as you can kind of get your mind wrapped around the fact that, well, I just want to give them the $99. This is a one-time deal everyone should take advantage of. Everyone in the room, everyone watching, and everyone that you talk to.
Well, and not to mention, if it's full PV, then that means they're guaranteeing themselves a paycheck come June.
That's right.
Right? And a lot of times that's the key to keeping people engaged and excited, is to know that they're going to get a paycheck.
Well, wait a minute. You get a $99 welcome pack in the first month. Doesn't
Right.
that guarantee them a paycheck?
Nope.
No, it doesn't. Another trick question. 0 PV. You have to spend over $100 to get a paycheck. Well, what's the action pack? 150. What's the PV?
150.
Come on. I feel like I'm in church. I want some amen.
They're giving you some amens on that.
All right, good.
Amen,
I'm
amen.
dressed like I'm up there ready to preach. Okay. So in terms of strategy, now I'm talking to ambassadors here in the room and online who have a business, who've been doing this for a while. You've got ambassadors who are inactive. And it doesn't matter if they've been inactive last month, if they've been inactive for a year. If they're on your report, you're going to go into your back office, you're going to run a genealogy report, you're going to sort it by 0 PV, and you're going to reach out to those people and literally say, what'd you think of the big reveal? Because some of them probably watched it, some of them probably did not, and you're going to start a conversation again. And then if they haven't watched it, what do we want to do?
So you need to make sure that you're knowledgeable just enough. Do not throw up all the facts on them. You know, Lauren shared from her knowledge base in less than 5 minutes. Your conversation with them should be enough just to draw them in for curiosity, just enough for the FOMO. Like, you're missing out. Like, we are on the edge of cutting technology, and you want what I have. You've got to at least try it.
What's the specific action we want to do on Tuesday?
So we want them, you just said, go through your detailed genealogy. Find those people and
Right.
get them to sign up. Tell
Thank
them that
you.
there's a limited window. Create that sense of urgency.
Yeah.
Because, y'all, we don't know. After Tuesday and people register, we don't know that anybody's going to be able to register after Tuesday, correct?
Right.
For this action pack. So we want to make sure that it's your people that get to do this. As from a leader's perspective, if you go in and you look at your reports, what I also want you to do is look at your potential points. If you've been doing this business for 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, you know that you have a lot more potential points in your organization than you are actually getting paid on every month. This is an incredible opportunity that will miss you if you wait till after Tuesday because you're busy, because you're at church tomorrow, because you have a baseball game, because you have a this. Everybody has a list of excuses. But I want you to really set those aside in the next 48 to 72 hours. You need to have your head down. You need to be looking at this as, I have the potential to double my business. If I finished last month with 20 points, I could finish with 70 points. I could finish with 100 points. That, for a lot of you, means that you're going to rank or re-rank, that you could double rank. Literally, like, you need to wrap your mind around this opportunity that a lot of you could go gold to senior gold when you've been sitting at 80 points.
Like that.
In 1 month's time. So really take advantage. If you need to access your leaders, talk about with other, if you have an accountability or power partner, talk about verbiage, get people in a 3-way conversation. Again, make sure that you're connecting and giving that credibility. And just
Charles is in charge at the back. I love it.
Yes,
So I'm having you slow down for a second. 1, run the report in your back office. Okay? Find all those inactives. And it doesn't matter, like, oh, I know Sherry, she's not going to try to. No, doesn't matter. Run the report. Reach out. What did you think of the big reveal? They're going to, what did you love about the big reveal? Doesn't matter. You want them to respond back. And then we want to get them registered. Step 2, register on Tuesday when it opens up at plexusbigreveal.com so they can get access to the action pack. And then we want them to buy it. What was the question?
We don't know. We don't know.
Yeah.
Again, this is the Plexus way.
Yeah.
Just be ready.
Be ready.
And expect to have to follow up. Don't expect to reach out to one person and say, okay, what about the big reveal? And they're like, oh, I didn't get to it, and leave it alone. This is not the opportunity to do that.
Well, and don't assume that your audience knows about the big reveal just because you post about it on social media.
Right.
This is an amazing reason to get back in front of your line, whether that's your pipeline of potentials or that's your downline that has gone inactive. You have every reason in the world to reach out and with something amazing.
So, and you're like, well, what's the big deal? It's a new product and it's et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? I mean, now it's $150 and maybe they didn't even have $100 to spend last month. Why are they going to have $150 to spend this month? I'm sure people are thinking that. Let me explain why. Hope. HOPE. How many people were here with old Accelerator? Right? How many would, I mean, again, everyone, like, for those of you who understand, like, this stuff was amazing, right? It would melt away. The people who have tested New Slim are having the same, if not better results than people who were on old Accelerator 3 or 4 years ago. Let me let that sink in. Take Celeste Gwynn, who's our double diamond upline, and her, 75-pound frame, or, right? And she lost 25 pounds in 3 months. Verified. This is not like, hey, I lost 75 pounds. This is, she verified, tested 25 pounds. I mean, darling, 30 pounds?
Busted out. Yes, 30 pounds.
30 pounds. Let that sink in. This is huge. How much would you pay for that kind of hope?
$150.
$150.
It's that action pack.
The last point I want to touch on before we open up for questions is passion. And you've seen it from Lauren, you're seeing it from Jen and Rayne and myself. I know a lot of you have it, but you have to share the news about Big Reveal and the new Slim. Y'all can stand up with this kind of passion and enthusiasm because it's contagious. And if you have questions, if you have doubts, if you are not ready to go, Jeanette, this is going to change your life, we need to get you signed up today. BigReveal.com. Here, I'll walk you through it. If you're not ready to do that right now, you're just wasting time.
And the fair warning, y'all, is if you don't have it, somebody else that knows about Plexus will, right?
Yeah.
So we have the in because we went today, and we're on here today, and we're connected. But if you don't open your mouth, somebody else will, and you'll be like, dang it, dang it, dang it.
Now,
don't do that.
New customers can't get this probably till the end of the month, and here's why. I want to tell you why that's a good thing, okay? In other words, they can't get access to this likely until the end of the month. I know the welcome packs will probably have it, et cetera, but customers, because ambassadors have to be able to experience this first to be able to share it with customers, right? You should have the benefit as ambassadors of getting a hold of this stuff first before your customers to try it out. Not to mention, there's going to be such a run on this product that we don't want to have a bad customer experience where, well, Phil, you said I could get it, and it's been a week, I haven't got my product. So they're going to work all this stuff out with us who are vested and invested in the company. And let's be honest, we're going to work out the kinks. And then when it's all set and ready to go, I'm sure the customers can be able to order. All right?
Well, and then you also have a few weeks to build up your own story, your own testimony for the product. And I think that that's huge as you're communicating with that audience that already trusts you. So, agreed.
Yeah. So real quick, there's a question about if we know it's patent pending or patent final. I know it's patent pending, which patents typically take anywhere. I've got one patented, but they take about 3 years, so that's not surprising. I mean, anyone else have a patent?
I mean, I'm not too
Too bad we haven't done anything with that patent.
Yes. Okay, there was a question.
I don't have a question. I think we've missed something. Listen, y'all, this action pack is a way to try 3 different options for 3 days to see which companion product works with the Slim best for you. So you don't have to order 30 days at a time. You can try each one for 3 days, and the next month order the one that works.
It's a great point.
It's great, very good strategy. I like that. I like that.
There you go.
Okay.
Choices.
There's a question.
So customers aren't up to purchase yet, but I have somebody that's saying, well, I want it. She's not a customer or investor.
Yeah, so the question was, I have a potential customer that wants it, but it's not available to customers. And then the simple answer is, duh, join my team and you can get it. Yes. Awesome. Questions, comments, concerns?
I have a question.
Yes, Sherilyn.
I
The
actually
website
have
is
five.
plexusworldwide.com.
Stop it.
I actually have 5 questions. So
Okay, number 1.
Okay, if you want to, actually, the one was about patent pending. Number 2, how does this impact the triplex combo? Does it?
Okay,
Does
so
it
the
stay
question
the
is,
same?
how does this impact the triplex combo?
It does.
It's
It
the
makes
same.
it better, right, Lauren?
It just makes it better.
So here's what I love about this, and this is a vulnerable moment, but I am not for me to take more than one probio, my system gets all out of whack. So I'm super duper excited that this new Slim is going to give me the prebiotic to help my flora and my gut system be able to tolerate Probio 5 a whole lot better, and then I can actually up that and get optimal use. So no, it's going to stay the same, the packaging and everything.
So if a customer says, why do I need the prebiotic and the probiotic? I'm not sure I know how to answer that.
Great question.
Asking why they need both. Why do they need, if Triplex has been so good and it's working for me, why do I need this prebiotic?
Good.
They're doing different things. You have thousands on thousands of different microbes in your gut, and they're doing different things.
Okay.
You need the prebiotic because it's going to basically train your body how to lose weight efficiently and stay at a healthy weight. But you need the probiotics because you need them for immunity building, you need them for digestion, you need them for all kinds of other stuff. Yeah.
What's the microbiome that they talked about today that we need to learn? Akkermansia. Everyone needs to learn this word. Say it again.
Akkermansia. AKERMENSIA.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Okay, Sherilyn, what was your third question?
Okay. Number 3. Oh, I was going to ask what some of the results were. Is it Lauren? I'm sorry.
Yes, this is one.
You said results, and then now you guys did share some weight results. Are there any other things that we can talk
Yes,
about?
and these are not, so we still have to kind of play the compliancy card on this one, and so you can't really mention these specifically publicly, but when you're talking to people, you can let them know. I did talk specifically to a few people that had tried it. Ame Darling was one, and she has lost about 30 pounds, she said, and feels amazing. She said that her original energy is totally back like it was way back when. Totally is in love with it. Jetty Harrison has also, he said 20 pounds, and he literally has changed nothing about the way that he was living.
Wow.
And his back pain was going away. Jeff Welch is type 1 diabetic, and his numbers have never looked better. He is completely, he's just doing great. He didn't need to lose any weight. I don't know that he did, but he hasn't been able to exercise in the last 3 months, and he has not gained any weight, which is pretty huge.
They talked about beast mode.
Yeah, Jen Hawkins talked about.
Well, and Ame did too.
Ame did too, yes. And Helen McFadden looks about that big. Yeah, so I think the results are pretty amazing. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So what was the fourth question?
Is the old Slim going away?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. I predicted this. I don't want to pat myself on the back. It would hurt too much. I did say we were going to stock up because I thought this was coming. And I have to give Katie credit. We'll talk about how you can find out about product releases that Plexus does ahead of time in the future. It's just a big tease, but somebody knows how. Anyway, not yet, but I think after you all taste this new Slim and have some results, you're not going to miss it.
So if a customer says, can I still order the old Slim? Say, as far as I know, you can now, but you want to try the new one. Just kind of put it in that.
Perfect answer.
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect answer.
And the last one is because I missed a bit of it.
Go ahead.
It was comical how I was trying to watch it. But this Tuesday, big reveal, I don't understand that when I push that up.
So the question is, what's Tuesday? What's so significant about it? So anyone that did not register in advance for the big reveal at plexusbigreveal.com isn't in line to be able to order this product. In other words, Jen registered right when it came out, and about an hour after the event today, she got a link saying that she could go into back office and order product.
Yeah.
So on Tuesday, anyone that has not registered will be able to do so and get in line to get that link to be able to go into back office and order. Good?
Yep, and that is for people who are already ambassadors. If somebody is a customer and wanted it, they could join and
Get it
register.
right. Yes, they could join and get it right now in a welcome pack. Right? That's kind of the loop. You could join right now, as we understand it.
And get new
You
slim.
can join it right now and get New Slim. If you're a current ambassador, you've got to register to get the action pack to get New Slim. You follow?
So in the welcome pack is the new Slim.
Yes.
Wow.
The pictures are the new slim.
We'll take a 20 on that, and we'll have to verify that this week.
Yeah, verify that, because that could be a great selling point.
So we'll take that as a takeaway that we'll check it out.
Yeah.
Good questions. Any other questions here or here? Thank you, Sherilyn.
want to comment and say that when I get different workouts,
Yeah.
and a lot of us were missing that 4 packs of slim work pack, and the 199 or 199 triplex
Yeah.
with this would load
Great.
the load apart. I mean, how many do we have?
So before we wrap it up, let's turn it back over to our host, Rayne, to say a few words.
No, seriously though, I really thank y'all for being here. I hope you're as excited as we were today. I hope that you take that excitement that we left the Weston with and you start infiltrating it within your own organizations. I mean, this is honestly the best time to be with this company. We are on the cutting edge of new research, of science, and we are going to be leaders in this industry. You know, move over everybody that's ahead of us because we're coming. And I couldn't be more proud. I'm proud of the packaging. I'm proud of our products. I'm proud of where it's going. I'm proud of our leadership, and I'm proud of y'all. So thank you so much for being here tonight. You know, I couldn't close prayer if that's what y'all love. Oh God. When doubt, you know, if you don't know what to say, just go to God, y'all. But we're gonna also do some drawings after this. And
We'll
those
say
of
goodbye
you,
to our online audience.
well, actually, no. I want y'all to stay if you
Okay.
can, because I put y'all in the drawings. I put you in the drawings. So there's that for those of you that didn't turn in. So, okay, let's go to God, y'all, and bow your heads. Thank you so much, Heavenly Father, for just blessing us greatly. Blessing us with fellowship, blessing us with amazing products and businesses, Lord. I ask for specific prayers of abundance on each person. And your mind blown, that you may be restored and that you may make an impact on the world for greatness, because after all, we're representing health and happy, and most importantly, Lord, we're representing you. We're grateful. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
I'll stop the recording.
Yep. Okay, so who wants some prizes?